All right. What's good? What's good, everyone? Um, yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah. Like I never left. What's good, everyone? What's good? It's your boy Topboylarry, and I'm back again. So basically, we're about to have a fire session, fire day, fire everything from this day on. You know, we're gonna make it happen, right? We're gonna make it happen. But a short disclaimer: I will not be live each and every single day. Reason being, I'm still trying to figure out to get myself a bit more people, to hop on to start, getting familiar and at the same time perfecting my craft because yeah you are nothing without the craft, I'm nothing without the craft, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. Yeah, it's lovely, guys, to see you. Very wonderful. Happy to see you guys. Yeah, what's good? Let's look at the news. Anything refreshing about the news? Nah, nothing interesting. We were looking at the US dollar here. Came out with a lot of news here. We do see that this is nothing important, right? Yellow envelopes, nothing too crazy here on the move. So, um, yeah, looking at that, this means that we're about to hop on the charts here and see if we had any big move, right? Any big move on the charts here. All right, so yeah, let's start with the top-down analysis here real quick. Before we start with the top-down analysis, let's just open up with a short prayer here, and then we're gonna get into it. All right. Thank you, Lord, for keeping us here. Thank you, Lord, for giving us the strength to be here today, to be able, Lord, to shine your light through the education, to be able to be here and show up, Lord, whenever it is necessary, Lord. And we want to thank you, Lord, and yeah, thank you, Lord, for the consistency. And let us keep growing our mindset, and at the same time, Lord, grow our skill in forex as we're about to hop on the charts. I hope, Lord, that you give us the strength to be able to read the market and basically be successful from that. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. All right. All right. Okay, I hope I'm still very much audible. That's the most important part of all of this. If you can't hear me, then what, there's no point in being live, right? All right. So, yeah, I'm gonna look at the 15-minute time frame here. We do see that we've been trading in this range for quite some time, right? But one thing I'm seeing about the market right now that's very much interesting is that price is moving. Yeah, I'm going to. Hmm. All right. So I'm not gonna take a trade here until I do see price sort of like move down, create that lower wick. Yeah, I don't want to impulsively get into the trade here. All right, let's look at the daily time frame here, quick. Okay, looking at the daily time frame, we do see that price is pushed up to this level here. This is a main resistance area here, but price decided, or let's just say price was able to keep on pushing to this area here. Yeah, nothing too crazy. The information is not too much. We don't have a current resistance. We do see that price moved all the way down, failed to push up today, and price, bleeded here for the day. So yeah, that's one thing that was very fire about today's setup. Yeah, we did take a trade. One of the trades was all the way up here, all the way, like price, tanked for some time here. And when price tanked, we were able to take profits here. Where was it? Was it here? Let's see. Today is. Oh yeah, it was actually here. Where am I looking? I'm thinking the 15-minute time frame. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Right. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame here. Right. Um, okay. Back to the 4 hours. I don't feel like I have explained enough here. So we do see that we're reaching some sort of a tap target area here. We do see at the same time that price basically pushed all the way down to this area, tapped this previous resistance here, and price is moving back up, right? So this is one thing that you should keep in mind of when you see the charts here. And then on the 1 hour time frame, yeah, on the 1 hour time frame, we do see that we are creating some sort of a rejection in this area. We do see price basically attempting to close bullish here. Yeah, we'll see, right? And then right now, looking at the 30-minute time frame, also attempting to push bullish here. But we need to keep in mind that there's a previous resistance in this area. So yeah, price might just not push up here. We might just start ranging in this level here, right? Yeah. We used to take impulse trades. Right now, we are stepping out of the impulse trade setup idea, and we are going to only take trades that are trending for now, right? Until our age is a little bit more accurate, then we might just start taking trades that are um yeah, that are impulsive, right? We will start taking impulse trades once our age is top tier, right? So there's a lot of things that I'm looking into when it comes to the impulse trade. I'm still looking to certain things, certain movements, certain aspects of the chart. And once I get a grab of it, yeah, we will definitely start cooking. Right, as of now, yeah, we do see that price is going to start rejecting in this area. Like, for us, this is more like muscle memory, right? This is more, and I'm not saying memorize the charts. If you start memorizing that, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. And don't say I ever told you to memorize the charts, right? You can never memorize random action, right? But you can predict based of like not necessarily predict, but you can tell based of certain movements if price will decide to move or stay, right? But our conditions are much better when price stays in one level. And why do I say that? When price stays in one level, we get some sort of an action plan, right? We get a action plan. We are able to, trap price in a specific area. Once we trap price in a specific area, we are able to see whether price is going to move down or up here. But yeah, as you guys can see, if we do, before the time readjusts here, if we do push lower here, we might just be interested in taking those buys. But I want to see price move down, right? Yes, we are still on my birthday month, which is a nice thing. I don't know if I think I was live on my birthday, which was the first of Jan, as a Jan, Feb, my bad, first of Feb, right? And yeah, yeah, had a really nice time, chilled, nothing too crazy, a little simple day, ate cake, chilled, and I think I went live. Like, hold on. Let me check. Let me double check and see whether I'm right. It might be correct, actually. Oh, unfortunately, I can't check like this. Oh my goodness. All right. I thought here on YouTube, I would be able to see when exactly that. It just tells me that it's like 3 months ago, 2 months ago, and all those type of things. So 2 weeks ago, one day ago, vibes like that. So what am I going to do? I'm going to ensure that I go check, and I'll remind you guys if I was live. I will remind you guys if I was actually live on my birthday. And I think we lost the trade. Yeah, might have probably taken an L there. None too major, none too crazy, you know. None too major, none too crazy. Might have slipped up a little bit, but it's part of the game, right? Yeah. If you don't slip up, if you do not slip up, you might just have a problem. You might just find yourself in a very, very, very huge problem, right? Yeah, yeah. All right. So, yeah, just going to keep on adjusting my what's this? I'm gonna keep on adjusting this until it makes a resistance there. But currently, this is where we're trading at, right? We do see that price wants to push up here, but I'm not too convinced with the moves here. Well, price might move. Yeah, I'm not really too interested in the buys as well. I'm very much bearish on the day. We did have a change of structure here. We still have clean, I tell you, clean price action to the downside. Prices, yeah, sort of rejecting right now, trying to create some sort of a support area. 21 minutes for closure here. But yeah, I'm very much bearish, right? I'm very much bearish, looking for the sales to push below here. And yeah, man, the up moves are not so necessary for me. I don't see anything, and I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm gonna keep it that way, right? And as long as we do see price doing whatever it's doing, we're not going to enter the trade. So yeah, I've worked a little bit more on my patience, right? We really had to sharpen that part of my um, strategy, right? Because I did see like last month, I did see a 70% win rate, but the 70% win rate was not necessarily a 70% win rate. It was actually a 65% win rate. I actually took a trade that was luck, right? And it actually went my direction, truly pushed, right? It pushed, and it gave us very good a very good idea, or yeah, it gave us an idea on what price wants to do, right? And that was really crucial to moving on to the next step, right? Because I always used to ask myself, especially with the impulse trades, right? The impulse trades, I used to ask myself, why am I not getting this right? What could have been the issue, right? And the moment I see that, oh, so the issue um, with taking impulse trades is this and this and this, then I was able to understand that, oh, okay, you know what, I need to be a little bit more patient, right? I need to let the play out. After it plays out, then I can be able to take trades from there, right? So, like right now, we do see that price is just moving, doesn't have a clear direction of where it wants to go, right? We see a pullback from the 4 hour chart here, right? We do see a pullback from the 4 hour chart. Price looks like it is because yeah, we did hit targets, so it looks like it is attempting to push up. But yeah, we might just be, actually, let me give it to you this way. We might just be bullish or bearish. It only depends on what price does in that specific time, right? So we are able to see in that specific time what price is interested in doing, right? And that's the most important part. Because right now, yeah, it's clear that price is moving up, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean that's the move, the overall move, right? So the overall move might still be bearish. Right now, we might just be trapping because this is liquidity, right? And wherever liquidity lies, we do understand that there's traps, right? So price might just be trapping the buyers here because we are bearish. So price might be tapping the buyers, and once it taps the buyers in, then it keep and then it moves back up, right? So that could be the whole idea of this whole trade, right? Price is moving up, trapping the buyers, everyone who bought in this area. Price might just move up again, creating some sort of a exhaustion candle for us to move for the sales. And that's my plan for the day, and that's what I'm sticking to. Most people don't stick to a plan, right? Most people don't. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Most people don't stick to a plan. They don't know what planning is. Look, 95% of traders lose money. Why do 95% of traders lose money? Because there is a fundamental thing they need to understand when it comes to the chart, that the market is not about, look, I'm going to give you guys a secret here, right? So I hope you're paying attention. I hope you are paying so much attention. Behave yourself. If you're not paying attention here, you're going to have a problem. Listen to me clearly. The market rewards, and I'm going to say it very slowly so that it sinks in your mind. The market rewards patient traders, and patient traders eat from the market, right? The market punishes impatient traders, and impatient traders get punished by the market. And that's one thing that you need to keep in mind. That's one thing you need to make sure that you always have it in your pocket, right? Every time you trade, just need to take that note out of your pocket, read it, and stay away, right? The market will give you opportunities to trade, and those opportunities will come when the time is right? So you need to ensure that the time is right for that specific trade to play out, and it will do exactly that. Right now, as you guys can see, price is moving up. Is that our initial move? No. So what do you do as an individual trader? You wait. That's the most important thing you can do for yourself, and that's the most beneficial thing that you can do for yourself. You wait. Right now, price closed. If price keeps on pushing up here, we might just be interested in taking some sales, right? So keep that in mind. And yeah, that should be the game plan for the day. Sales below 51.39, sales below 51.37. Well, not now. Well, now if you want to. But when you lose money, don't blame me. I'm just a messenger, all right? If you lose money right now, don't blame me. I'm just a messenger. I, I came here with good intentions. Good intentions to teach people who don't understand. And the moment you understand, I'm gonna let you be. I'm gonna let you be. I'm gonna let you be. No strings attached. Nothing I want. There's nothing that I want from you. And I'm just providing value. And actually, there's one thing that I want from you, as a subscribe and a like, so that we can grow this channel, so that we can be consistent every day, post each and every single day without fail. But the markets are suppressing our content because people are not watching. Yeah, so we need more people. We need more. 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 Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ah, this looks like beautiful stuff. If price closes nicely, um, yeah, we might be interested in taking trades here. 12 minutes to a close on the 15-minute. Let's look at the 30-minute and see what it's saying. Okay, the 30 minutes has hit previous support in this level here. We do see that it is creating some sort of top wick, and if it decides to close like this, I might just be interested in taking sales. Guys, that's the plan. There's no breaking of the plan, right? You don't break the plan. You only move to what the market is saying. So I'm going to say, for now, based off of where price is currently, I don't know how long my volume, my voice ran away there, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Apologies for that. Here I'm going to say, is it sales below, right? So this is going to be sales below this area, buys above this area, and that's the game plan for the day, right? And if price keeps on pushing below this level here, I might just be interested to filling um I might just be interested to filling this range over here. Yeah, it looks like we're creating support here. This is very interesting to see. If we do create support, I mean resistance, yeah, then we might just be interested in taking those impulse sales. I'm joking, guys. No impulsiveness, just price action. Wait for the move to come to you, grab it with both hands, and keep it moving, right? Yeah. So I know a lot of people will be like, if I was you, I would have bought it. And another one will be like, if I were you, I would have sold it. And my guy, if you're selling or you're buying, do that in your own, do that in your own life stream. Don't tell us what to do here. Don't tell us what to do. Here, we trade the way our setup wants us to trade. We don't just say buy, sell, buy, sell. By the time, you know what? I'm going to give you guys a class. Class time. Children, listen, I'm back. And we are going to give you guys a little bit of a session, right? That's how much we have. You're left with your last $100 in the bank account, right? And they say, well, to make more money, you need to invest this $100 into smaller pieces, right? When you invest $100 into smaller pieces, what is 190? 100 minus 9 is $90, right? Let me just move, right? It's gonna be $90. So look at it this way. Look at it this way. This is very clear mathematics. I don't think there's anyone who does simple mathematics like this. All right. I mean, I don't think there's anyone who doesn't do a simple mathematics like this. Even your even your, your your little brother can do it. Even your little sister can do it. Even someone you never ever thought would be able to do it can do this. This is simple mathematics. Look at it this way, right? So they give you $100, and when in that $100, they say you have a couple of chances uh, in order to be able to either um, make profits or lose profits. So someone who basically risk half of their account on one trade, right? And they'll be left with 50. But there's a smart version of yourself, a more patient version of yourself, a more understanding version of yourself who understands the concept of making money, who understands what this means, right? Chances. Like capital is just a number of chances you're willing to compound your money, right? So, if you are a smart trader and you don't risk more than 1% of your account every time you open a trade or every time you trade, this is what you do, right? If you are not risking a lot, right? So, this is what you do. You do this. It's as simple as ABC. 100 minus 10, you're left with 90. How many chances are you left with? Literally 9 chances left. So it's better to risk $10 per trade with $100 than risk $50 a trade with $100. Because here you have 2 chances, like literally, you got 2 chances down here. But this guy has 9 chances of making it big. Who do you think, like based off of these two people, like I'm just gonna ask you a simple question. Based off of these two people, who do you think is most likely to succeed in these markets? Obviously, this is trader A and trader B. Who would win? I'd obviously go with trader B because trader B has more chances of making mistakes and rectifying them. Trader A is under pressure. And you know what happens when you trade under pressure, right? When you trade under pressure, you get to lose capital, right? So this is one thing that you need to be able to understand when you hop on the markets, when you hop on the charts. You need to be able to understand and ask yourself these questions. Are you trader A or are you trader B? Right? Trader B would literally have 9 chances, 9 out of 10 chances left to be able to um, accomplish or get his account to a place where he wants to, right? But this one literally has 1 out of 2 chances left to make it happen. Who do you think is more psychologically aligned to making money? Obvious. This one, trader B. This one is not really psychologically aligned. He's trading under pressure. And what happens to people who trade under pressure? They lose capital, right? Because the moment you lose the first $50, you lose your second, gone, account, nada, nothing. You give yourself a room for error of 50%. Who gives themselves room for error of 50% per trade? 50% error. Nah, man, you really need to check yourself. Like, honestly speaking, you need to check yourself. I was speaking to my mentor, and this is so wonderful that my mentor actually said this to me. Uh, Was it yesterday, today. Yeah, I think it was yesterday, right? So I was speaking to my mentor, and my mentor said something very important, very, very, very important. And you know what's crazy? I think he was saying it like as a pass by, like. I don't think he was aware that he said this, right? I don't think he was aware. He wasn't trying to figure out if he was aware that he said this specific thing to me or not. He said, and mind you, he said it in passing. He said, okay, so I had a little problem when it came to uh, uh, passing my accounts, right? So these futures accounts, I actually breached two of them. I blew both of them, which were features evaluation accounts, which I had to basically get to the next stage, right? But I have an account that I passed, right? It had like a 56% win rate, and I actually passed the eval account, got funded, traded, and the rest is history, right? So this is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say, after telling him that this is my issue, right? He understood it. He was like, oh, okay. Actually, I've dealt with this kind of behavior before, right? He said, before you explain any further about you not being able to access the or pass most of your evaluation accounts, it's not a trading problem because you know how to trade. You have the skill, you have all the fundamentals you need to be able to make this thing work, right? So this is what he's telling me. He says you have all the fundamentals, you have everything that you need to be able to trade. I've taught you, like he's taught me all the strategies and all those type of things, but show me your room. Okay. Is it well organized? And since that time, I understood that this is not a trading issue, it's a life issue. Agree to disagree. I'm just being honest, right? This is a life issue. It's not a trading problem. Ain't no way. Ain't no way this can be a trading problem. You you don't have a trading problem. It's not that you're dumb. It's not that trading doesn't work. It's not that you don't have the necessary skills or necessary mental capacity to be able to do that. No, it's your habits. What are your habits? What are your habits telling you? What are your habits telling the next person next to you? You know, if a person can come into your space, your living room, your dining room, your room, and be able to see socks, you know, thrown over the bed, and a dirty floor, and these are the small things that make a huge difference, right? When you're organized, when you're able to organize your life, when you're able to get yourself together, you know, pull your socks, you know, make sure that you are patient, wait for the setups, wait for the market to give itself to you. When you achieve those things, when you achieve them, when you obtain, is it obtain? When you obtain this mindset, then your trading will change. And that was the first time hearing my mentor tell me something so deep. something so profound, something so real, right? You're good with trading, but you forgot one thing. Look at your room. Look at your surroundings. Are your surroundings clean? You know, do you have a lot of lines on your chart? You know, this is 100 estimate, 100, 500 estimate, moving twice, moving once, Bollinger Bands, and then moving back to moving averages. You see success in that. Right? I kid you not. Most traders are like that. Most traders are like that. Most traders make sure that they do not give themselves the capacity, or they don't even, I wouldn't say they make sure. Most traders are unaware. The part, it's that part, that part. Most traders are unaware of their bad habits, which reflects on the chart, right? So, one thing you need to understand is that you first work on your habits. The moment you get that right, your room smells fresh. You don't forget to go to the gym. You don't forget to do your schoolwork if you're still in school. Your work if you're working. You don't forget to sit down and do it now and get it over and done with, instead of you saying or telling yourself, I'll do it later. Because the moment you start saying, I'll do it later, that's the moment you start poisoning yourself. You're done. You're done. You're literally done, right? Yeah, this might feel like a lecture room, but at the same time, we are trading. Trust me, we are observing the charts. But this is, I feel like I will, it's better, it's better I have conversations with people more than I talk about the chart. I know you want to trade. We are here for the chart, right? But now and again, we'll come back to the charts, give you guys a top-down analysis on what the price did and whatnot, right? But at the same time, in between, we'll just have conversations. I will converse with you guys. I'll converse and let's talk about all the problems that come with trading these markets, right? Someone just bought, someone just sold here, right? Someone literally just sold. And look at that. Price is going to keep on going up here. And yeah, this was just liquidity grabbed you and price is gonna keep on moving up here, right? So this is one thing that I need you guys to be able to understand, be able to see for yourself in the market without you having to, having to do too much, and at the same time be able to benefit, right? Because at the end of the day, this is something that should be beneficial, right? You need to make money in the charts, right? But in order to be able to get to that level, you need to first look at your room. Yeah, and I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna piss off a lot of people here, and a lot of people are gonna, say, "Plus, you don't have any views. Let me stop viewing this man for speaking the truth." Right? And a lot of people are like that, and you can change that, right? And the only way to be able to change is for a person to change themselves. That's the only way you'll be able to change. If you change yourself, that's the only time you'll be able to change. Because right now, what we do understand is that nothing is coming to save you. You're not gonna get rich tomorrow. You need discipline, and forex requires that mental capacity 10x. So if you cannot stick to the little things, if you cannot be able to, you know, grasp on these little aspects every time when you hop on the charts, then you might have a big problem. And the problem is not the strategy. The problem is much bigger. It's way bigger, right? And I'm gonna give you guys a specific example. And you know, when I give you this example, you're gonna say, I know what you're gonna say. I know you. You know, I've been with you for quite some time. I know you. I know you. And I'm not gonna be shocked. You know what you're going to say? You're gonna say, well, anyway, that person is rich. That's why they can do that. Let me give you guys an example of Kim Kardashian's closet. Every layer stacked, every layer or shelf. Let me just say, every shelf is stacked accordingly. And this person will never pick a t-shirt from this shelf and match it with the pants from that other shelf, the shelf across, right? Or the shelf below. This person, Kim Kardashian, will always make sure that the attire she wears is packed in a specific way. It's in a specific place. It is meant for a specific pants. It is meant for a specific t-shirt. It is meant for a specific event. And that's where you can clearly see the elite gap in people. Elite gap in people is based off of what they see, what they do actually. Let me not lie. It's not based off of what they see. It is based off of what they do, right? This is what separates the normal trader to the profitable one. This is what separates the, the get rich quick money guy to 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 the real trader, to the real one, to the one who is really hopping on the markets to make a living. You know, someone who is really hopping on the markets to make a change in their life. And if you are there to make a change in your life, then you cannot match outfits. You cannot pick a trouser from the top shelf and mix it with the t-shirt from the bottom shelf. You can never do that. Organization is the most important thing. Being able to be organized. Being able to be organized. The moment you are organized with your life, with your lifestyle, with everything that you do, then your habits change, right? Your habits change the moment you become a a a a, a, a different person. And the day you change from this person to this person, then you will see your life will align to it. You know why? Because you are who you think you are. And the only possible reason or the only possible way to be able to achieve that is if you make it happen on a daily basis. Be who you are. What are you waiting for? No one is coming to save you. No one gives a damn. Like literally, no one gives a damn. Like, look at it. Look at it. For example, right now, we have on about 30 viewers, right? I'm going to average it there. On average, we have 30 viewers on average. What about the 10,000? They don't give a shit. Oh my goodness. Excuse me for the language. They don't give a continental. Excuse me for the language. But yeah, They don't give a continental of what you do with your life. They don't give a continental of what you're doing. Like right now, they don't give a continental of what I'm doing. They just see a newbie, 30 viewers, and to them, it records as just another, uh, just another trader who's trying his luck. I ain't gonna fall for that. And that's just about it. And that's how people think. And I don't blame them, right? We have been so brainwashed to looking into things that look attractive. Like if maybe you hop on YouTube here and you see 500,000 views, and you're like, damn, this guy is on a live session and there's 500,000 people watching him. This guy's credible. This guy's the one. Like, exactly. So, no, you do not start by being credible, right? You start with 20 viewers, 30 viewers, and more people see that, oh, okay, this guy is doing the things right. And you go to 40 viewers, 50 viewers, 60 views, and that's how you grow. That's how you make a change in your life, right? But you can never, ever, ever make a change in your life when you don't know how to grow, when you don't know how to take yourself from one position and become a different person. You only do that by action, right? And there's no one coming to save you. And just keep that in mind. Meaning, the person next door is not your friend. They might judge you. They might judge you, right? They might say you're crazy. They might say all of these things, but they don't care. Because the moment you achieve, the moment you get where you want to be, the moment you become that person you always wanted to be in life, see them. You'll see them. They will come back. All of them, right? All of them will come back. All of them will say, you were right. And by the time you have moved way ahead in life, and you can be tolerating, or you can be associating with people like that. Because when you were becoming different, they decided to stay the same. And when you moved levels, when you moved ranks, they stayed in one place. And that's where life needs you to be. Don't stay in one place. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to do anything in your life, because things will present themselves, things will show up, and the right moves will come to play if you are a very serious person. And that's it. That's literally it, guys. Nothing else. Like, literally, nothing else. If you want to be successful in life, you have to put in the work. Put in the work, put in the work, and put in the work. Don't look at the next person next to you. Don't look at the other person. Don't even dream to hear what they're gonna say. And if you hear what they say, look the other way and keep on doing what you believe in. Keep on following your dream. Keep on working hard. Keep on waking up. Keep on singing. Keep on rapping. Keep on doing whatever you want to do. If that's your life, keep it up. And you will thank yourself in the future. Might not be today, might not be tomorrow, but at least you have become who you want to be by action. Then the results will follow, right? People want the money first. That's the issue. Don't look for the money, look for the skill building. We are here to build skills, not money. Money is the byproduct of the skill we have. I want you guys to keep that in mind. Let it sink in a little. Let it sink in a little. Yeah, I want you guys to really digest that. Right. All right. So I'm going to go in the buys here. I do see clean price action here. Price moving smoothly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm basically in the buys. Stop loss below the lows here. Uh, I'm just gonna adjust it below this below this below below this below this below this. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just going crazy, just going crazy, right? Yeah. So it's so my stop loss is basically below this area right here. I don't know what to call this area. I would call it the previous support. Yeah, and if price pushes to this level here, then I'm not interested. But yeah, we clearly are in profits. I'm too crazy. I'm too crazy, right? Clearly are in profits. Yeah, price rejected. Yes, I did say I'm looking for the sales, but I do see price. Look at price, how it rejected cleanly from this area here, right? Clean from this previous resistance here. And yeah, right now I'm going to trail my stops, right? Yeah, it looks price looks as if it wants to keep on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, yeah. Let's wait for that one more push. If price re-breaks this area here, then yeah, it will be safe to put a stop it, stop it. If you don't have a stop loss, then you got a problem. If you ain't got a stop loss, then you got a problem. You know why? Because price might just reject. And once price rejects, you're gonna have a problem. What's that problem? You're gonna blow your account. You're gonna blow your account. That's the medicine you get for being impatient. So now, let's be honest. How many of you saw opportunities before I opened this trade? Probably like 1,000 of you guys. Even though I don't have 1,000 viewers. But it's probably a lot, right? Probably a lot of people saw this as an opportunity. Not this move, but could have been a lot more moves that you could have seen, you could see as an opportunity, right? And when you see those moves as an opportunity, not disputing that you can, well, you can, right? It's an opportunity, but when you see those moves as an opportunity, you need to be able to adjust yourself correctly at the specific time and specific level, right? So this is how I was able to see the move. And oh my goodness, if we do close bullish like this, then I'm ready to even adjust my TP all the way up to this level here. Yeah, I'm waiting to see that rally move. If price respects, I'm ready to see that move. All right. Yeah, if the 4 hour re-breaks the high, then we might just see a huge push up. So let's wait for the 4 hours to move here, and yeah, we'll be good to go. All right, did we re-break there? I think we did. I think we re-broke. Yeah. All right. We're just gonna sneak in that stop loss just a little bit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Sneaking that stop loss. You know what I mean? Sneaking that stop loss. Okay, I am going to actually take my profits here. Okay, let's see. Actually, let's wait and see if price will keep on running here. Have you ever seen a man this focused? Have you ever seen a man this focused? Every time we hop on the charts, we make moolah. You know why? Because we follow a system. All right. So I am basically going to, hmm, you know what? This is a really tough one. I don't want price to tap me out here and keep on moving in my direction. That's the issue. So for now, let's keep it back. Ah, look at that. Price close. Exactly my issue. I'm going to open the buy again. Not a buy stop actually. I'm going to open a buy order. Yeah. One more buy order here. Um, yeah, we don't want to be left out of that move, right? It's a very beautiful move. But right now our buy order is in an area that we are not interested in, right? And going to keep my stops really tight. Mm, yeah, this is actually a 50-50 trade. Okay, I'm going to trail my stop losses now. Once I trail my stop losses, let's see if we do get that push. One last push. Uh, oh wait, dang! Prices really doesn't want to hit the stop. She just stopped. Just hit it. Just hit it. Just hit it. Hit it. Stop loss. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Price move. Price move. This is magic, guys. Magic. It's magic. You just see price do whatever price wants to do. I'm capping, guys. I'm lying. This is not magic. There's a clear setup, clear trades, a clear understanding, and a good system. A good system, right? All right, I think I'm going to take full here on semi-AT. Okay, $80. $80. Let's go. We just tapped TP. And that's how you do it. Wait and see what happens next after this one. The trade we're going to take after this one is going to be better than the last. And that's the whole game plan. Right? And right now, you know what's going to happen. I'm actually going to wait for a sell. Right? Yeah, I'm actually going to wait for a sell. Let's see how price wants to move here. All right, that was a beautiful trade. Wonderful trade. Wonderful setup. Not too crazy. Not too crazy, you know me. Not too crazy. Just a little push, just a little something, and price can just keep on ripping up here. We're actually anticipating for price to push to this area here and maybe, just maybe, come back down, right? But yeah, that was our move, guys. I know I might talk a lot. I know I might talk a lot, but I'm really focused. I'm talking a lot while focused on the charts, while looking at the charts in real time, right? And this is how we do it. This is how we do it consistently, so, right? And where did the charts go? Oh, there you go. Why you running? Why you running? Why you running, brother? Why you running, brother? We want you here. We want you here. And when you're here, we'll make money. We'll make the money. Help us make that guala. Help us make that moolah. Right? And that is basically the move. Very wonderful, clean setup, clean move, and it's just price action. Nothing else. Just pure, solid price action. That's how you do it. Ladies and gentlemen, should we wait for the sales, guys? Like literally, I'm dying to see price rip down here. Um, I want to see price do its thing. Right, right. I want to see price do its thing. Right, right. And price do your thing. Where is it? Where is it? Where is the interact? So 50, from 51 wins, 11 losses, and 7 break evens, 82.3 win rate to 52 wins, 11 losses, and 7 break evens to 82.5 win rate. Let's go. You know what? If we don't see an a if we do not see a win rate better than this one, then I don't know, right? If we don't see a win rate better than this one, then I don't know. Literally, I don't know. Right? So we're seeing price look very tired here. Price is looking very tired here. Looks like it wants to come back in the levels that we want it to be in. All right. Very much might just be interested in taking the sales here. And let's see if we will lose all the money we just made. Where's that thing? So stop. Come on now. Why are you disappearing? Hey, why are you running? Why are you running? Brother, brother, no way. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, you see, so this might just be a break, retest, restructuring of price, and price might just keep on moving up. Oh my goodness, I did not see the other order here. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the opening of orders today. Why is it doing this? Brother, hold up, hold up. Take a chill pill now. Don't be too crazy. Don't be too crazy. Just be a little crazy. Just a little crazy. Right? All right, we are in the cells here. We are in the cells. Let's see if price will respect. All right. Yeah, so this is basically all the money that we made, plus more if we lose this trade. Um, let's look at what we are planning on making if the trade goes in a direction. Yeah, we're planning on seeing $200. Yeah, $200 for that trade. So what are we going to see? Right? We don't predict the market, guys. We really don't predict the market. We just trade based off what the market is doing in a specific level, right? That's just about it. Yeah, it looks like price is gonna rip up here. Actually, this might be our loss. Yeah. Let's see if price plays out that way. Rather, you know what I think. You know what I think is important here when it comes to trading. Rather be rather expect a loss than a win. Yeah, that's one thing I can advise you. Rather expect a loss than a win, because now when the market does exactly the opposite, then you know you're comfortable with losing that money, right? And like right now, if price pushes up, it is way out of my control. I had a bias, it played out, looks good. I take the trade, and if price does its thing, price does its thing. I'm not attached. I'm not emotionally attached to the move. I did what I had to, right? And the rest is history. If price decides to do weird things, take me out, go back down, right? But I have a bias, and I stick to that bias. Whatever the market does from there is not under my control. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah, looks like the Bulls are winning, guys. Yeah, looks like the Bulls are winning. Yeah, yeah, price is gonna take us out here. I can already feel it in my stomach. I can feel it boiling up. Yeah, price just took us out. Right. So yeah, that's going to be it for me for the day. Let me update this move, so that people don't say, why does it look like you're only updating moves that are convenient for you, and you're lying about your losses. Why does it look like you're lying about your losses and you're only showing your wins? Right. There you go. 81.3. We're ending the day on 81.3. 81.3% win rate. Still looks good to me. Yeah, and that's just it, guys. So we took a very massive trade, a very wonderful trade, made something around $1,000 just from this. Uh, let me confirm. Yeah, just from this move here, right? Yeah, price was very generous today. Price was very, very generous today, and it paid up a whole lot, right? So after price did all this shenanigans up here, price decided to consolidate, kept on pushing down, right? So right now we might just be seeing another correction in this area here. Um, yeah, I'm going to have set of sell stops here. I'm very confident with this move. But now, this is not going to be a revenge trade, right? This is how much I'm willing to lose. Maybe have my stop loss a little bit lower. Maybe I was too generous on the stop loss. I put it in the wrong position, right? Okay, so now let us wait and see what price wants to do. If we do hit and push down, that would be ideal. Oh, that would be ideal. Because you know what price is going to do, right? Price is going to rip and keep on pushing down. But I think those moves are done now. For now. For now. Right? So, yeah, we might just call it a day. One win, one loss on New York session. We're still ending the day super green. Super green. And yeah, that's just about it for me. From me, signing out, your boy Topboylarry. You know, I appreciate the audience a bit more today. So I will see you guys as time goes on. You know, I'll see you. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys. If you fell in love with this group, fell in love with this channel, subscribe, like, comment, follow, share with all your friends and people you know you love and you want to see successful in this trading journey. And also hit me up with a like, because the more likes you give me, the more traction I have. Give me a comment, say something nice. The more comments you say, the more traction I will attract. The more people I will attract, and the more I will give you guys wonderful trades coming from me. It's your boy Top Boy Larry, and I appreciate you guys so much for being here. And I will see you guys on another one. Look, let's still wait for those sales. The sales are coming, guys. Just be patient. Wait, wait. I'm gonna give. I'm gonna like outside of trading right now. I'm gonna give the charts one more try, and if that try fails, then I'm done. But I'm gonna give the charts one more try here later, not now. Just waiting for price to play around, do its thing, and it'll give me a clear direction from there. But yeah, that is the game plan. I'm waiting for price to basically do its thing, play around, give me a true direction, and yeah, we'll treat that. All right. Thank you so much for being here once again. Uh, yeah, and I'll see you guys. I'm not promising tomorrow, but I'll see. I enjoyed myself today. So maybe. Right. Peace out, guys. Love you so much.